Casinos are set to reopen in just a matter of hours, months after being shut down. But the casino industry does face many new challenges tonight. Our Contessa Brewer is following the money in Las Vegas for us. Hi, Contessa.
Hi there, Scott. Yeah, casinos were prepared to roll out the highly sanitized red carpet for tomorrow's big reopening. Instead, this week has seen protests down the Las Vegas Strip and civil unrest that has prompted tourism officials to yank a TV ad campaign that was supposed to air in markets within driving distance of Las Vegas. In spite of that and coronavirus concerns, Mark Bath, for one, is driving from the LA area with his wife and daughter for a 3-day weekend at Wynn Las Vegas.
We're going to be hanging out at the pool along with, going to the sports book to, with Belmont opening up, going to, bet some horses and just enjoy, the city.
Tell me about how coronavirus factors into your plans about what's safe and what are you willing to do versus what feels dangerous to you?
It's about driving right now for us. We're not comfortable getting on a plane. But the thing that made us, feel comfortable about going there is they're checking temperatures, they're wearing masks.
And guests themselves will undergo temperature checks. They'll be shuttled off for additional screenings or COVID tests, or even be sent to quarantine hotels should that need arise. Bellagio fountains will resume at 9:30 local time tomorrow. Casinos have staggered their reopening times, though some will open up right after midnight. They've put up the plexiglass. They're breaking out the sanitizer, both for hands and for chips, because the demand, Scott, is there. So many reservations, in fact, that MGM and Caesars both decided to reopen a third resort on the Strip, and they have pushed up reopenings of other properties. But they're watching closely tonight, hoping that any demonstrations in Las Vegas remain calm.
We will see how it all unfolds. Contessa, our thanks to you. That's Contessa Brewer with us tonight with the very latest. And with us now to discuss the casino reopening plans for Nevada is Sandra Morgan. She's Nevada Gaming Control Board chairwoman and the executive director. Chairwoman Morgan, it's great to have you here. Thank you.
Thank you for having me this morning.
We're only hours away. How is this all going to work out?
I'm really optimistic that things are going to go well. We are scheduled to open some of our properties in about 8 hours, and I know that they've taken tremendous steps to ensure compliance with the health and safety plans and guidelines that the board set forth over the last month. We did tweak some after a long workshop with health and public safety officials a week ago, just really kind of going through the process as to what would happen if there would be a guest that potentially fell ill on their property, and the ability to provide them with a COVID test and potentially isolate only if needed. But the licensees, our gaming licensees, have definitely actually stood up to the call that we've submitted, ensured enhanced cleaning and disinfecting measures for all their properties, and of course, enhanced and proper training for all their employees as well.
How will we deal with a guest who maybe falls ill or doesn't feel well?
Well, and this is really kudos to our Southern Nevada Health District and Clark County and their fire department and emergency management team. But they've actually, the board actually included in our plans and our policies, either to ensure that every hotel guest has a temperature check, they're doing a self-symptom assessment, or that those properties, the larger properties, actually have a medical professional on site, whether it be an EMT, a nurse, or a physician. And so that will be the first round of checks. But if someone does fall ill, and they will have the opportunity to take a COVID test. If they do end up being positive, it will be up to the property, and they have delineated this in their plan to let them actually isolate in the hotel room. But if they're unable to either drive or fly home, then the county has identified resources where someone could actually stay in a non-gaming hotel and be able to isolate there until they're better or until they're tested again and have a negative COVID.
What role did the casinos play in all of this? I know there was some level of criticism that the commission left it up to the casinos to sort of formulate a plan, and then the commission came in and had its own set of rules that needed to be met as well. How did that all work out?
Well, I would actually disagree with that characterization. So we have two policy boards in the state of Nevada. We have the Gaming Control Board, and I'm the chair of that. We are the law enforcement, the investigatory, the audit, the 24-hour, 24/7 board. We have a commission that is part-time, and they actually ratified our first draft of the health and safety policies. And I worked very closely with the health district, not only in Southern Nevada, but in Northern Nevada for our Reno and Washoe County markets as well, and worked with infectious disease specialists actually adopt the plan that we initially adopted on May 1st. And the Gaming Commission then ratified that plan unanimously 1 week after that. Of course, during that process, we were communicating with licensees. You've seen several gaming licensees that have decided to publish their health and safety plans, and they, of course, worked with their own medical experts as well. What happened last week when Governor Sisolak actually issued his additional directives, opening us to phase 2, specifically giving the Gaming Control Board the enforcement ability to enforce these health and safety policies underneath his emergency directive. And so, yes, we worked with a lot of stakeholders, not only employees, health professionals, and the industry, but the Gaming Control Board did draft those policies and actually adopted them.
And if I pull that slot handle, there's going to be somebody else coming behind me with sanitizer to clean it up for the next guest?
I think you're going to see a mixture of things. You'll definitely see hand sanitizers, and some licensees have actually included hand washing stations in their casino floor. You'll see when people check in, they may get a hospitality package that includes a mask and hand sanitizer and other ways to disinfect as they kind of traverse the casino floor. So you'll see a bunch of different options, I think, depending on which property you go to.